Clairvoyant psychic readings were more than just words in my childhood. They were the gentle hum of the family lineage, the ever-present fragrance of insight and guidance flowing from my mother, Kerry Kulkens. What is clairvoyance? It is the divine gift of seeing beyond the ordinary, of perceiving energies, visions, and truths unbound by physical sight. In my own journey, I learned early the vital distinction between clairvoyant versus intuition. One is the vivid unfolding of visual or symbolic imagery from beyond, and the other is that subtle, soul-born knowing, whispering beneath the threshold of vision. Over time, I discovered clairvoyance training online was both a blessing and a challenge, allowing seekers from around the globe to awaken their inner vision under guidance rooted in generational wisdom. Being recognised as a psychic clairvoyant, Melbourne has grounded my work in empathy, cultural warmth, and that lovely Aussie pragmatism, while Clairvoyant Visions Explained has become a gentle promise to help others articulate their own inner movie reels, to interpret what their soul shows them with clarity, compassion, and truth. Foundations of Clairvoyance. I was born into a world where candles flickered beside crystal balls, incense danced through velvet-curtained rooms, and my mother's voice echoed with knowing. Kerry Kulkens was not just my mum, she was a force of nature, a pioneer of the metaphysical in Australia, and my first and most influential teacher. Clairvoyance in our family wasn't an academic subject or an abstract notion. It was lived, breathed, and passed down like sacred law. From a young age, I was taught to honour the visions that came to me, not to fear them. My mother used to say, clairvoyance is not about being right, it's about being real. She taught me that this gift is not just about predicting the future, but helping others understand their present with a depth that conventional eyes can't reach. Clairvoyance defined. So what is clairvoyance really? Derived from the French words clair, meaning clear, and voyance, meaning vision, it literally translates to clear seeing. But its meaning goes far beyond the literal. Clairvoyance is the ability to receive visual impressions from realms beyond our five senses. These may appear as mental images, symbols, or even moving pictures that hold messages, guidance, or insights. In our tradition, clairvoyant visions often come when the mind is quiet during meditation, while gazing into a flame, or even while washing dishes. It is in these quiet, ordinary moments that the extraordinary whispers. Historical records trace clairvoyance through mystics, prophets, and seers who have served communities across cultures and centuries. It is an ageless art, yet each practitioner brings their own flair. For me, it's the fusion of old world metaphysics with modern day sensibility, clairvoyant versus intuition. Many ask, what is the difference between clairvoyance and intuition? Aren't they the same? While they often dance together, they are distinct. Intuition is that gut feeling and knowing that arises from within without visual stimulus. It's like an inner compass guiding us quietly. Clairvoyance, on the other hand, is external in nature. It's the soul's eye witnessing what the physical eye cannot. When a client sits before me, intuition may tell me they are grieving. Clairvoyance, however, might show me a specific image, a rose wilting on a windowsill or a grandmother's hands folding a letter. These visual cues help deepen the message and offer clarity. I teach my students to nurture both. One provides the compass, the other the map. Training the Clairvoyant Gift Clairvoyance training online has opened doors to students across the world who otherwise wouldn't have access to in-person teachings, but it must be approached with care. In our courses, we blend ancient techniques like mirror scrying, guided visualizations, and aura reading with contemporary tools such as online video circles, journaling apps, and group chats. These digital sanctuaries become safe spaces for development, sharing, and mentorship. I always stress the importance of ethics, grounding, and protection. One must be clear in themselves before they can clearly see for others. Training is not about becoming psychic overnight, but about deepening connection with self, source, and spirit. Clairvoyance is a muscle. It strengthens with use, trust, and nurturing, and like all sacred arts, it flourishes in community. Working locally, Psychic Clairvoyant, Belgrave, Melbourne. While my reach is global, Belgrave, Melbourne holds my heart. As a psychic clairvoyant in Melbourne, I am deeply connected to the unique rhythm of this land and its people. Australia has a rich spiritual tapestry from Indigenous Dreamtime stories to migrant mysticism. In Melbourne, I have found clients from all walks of life, tradies, teachers, healers, lawyers and mums, each seeking clarity and connection. My readings are often hosted in a cosy heritage space, filled with candlelight, tea and the soothing sounds of meditation music. Some come curious, others desperate, but all leave with insight, sometimes with comfort, sometimes with challenge, but always with guidance. Interpreting visions, Clairvoyant Visions Explained. Clairvoyant Visions Explained is not about grand declarations or Hollywood dramatics. More often than not, these visions are symbolic. A falling feather might represent a message from spirit, a closed door, unresolved fear. During a reading, I serve as a translator. My role is to honour the vision, interpret it accurately, and share it with compassion. It requires sensitivity, presence, and deep listening, not just to the client, but to the spirit as well. My mother used to say, "Don't force the vision, let it unfold like a story," and she was right. When we relax into the vision, its truth emerges gently and powerfully. Stories, reflections, encouragement. There was a woman once who came to me after losing her daughter. She didn't want a message, she just wanted reassurance. As we sat, a vision came, a field of sunflowers and a small girl dancing in a white dress. The woman burst into tears. Her daughter's favourite flower was the sunflower, and she had buried her in a white dress. In that moment, the vision was not just proof, but peace. Clairvoyance is a sacred calling. It is not about fame, fortune, or flair. It is about service. To those of you watching this video, do you have the gift you do? It might be faint now, like a flicker, but with patience, trust, and guidance, it will grow. So light your candles, keep a journal, listen to your dreams, trust the images that drift into your mind. They are not accidents, they are your soul's language. And remember, the eye of the spirit sees not just what is, but what could be. Let it guide you gently, just as my mother's voice once guided me. Blessings and light, Sarah Kulkens.